So I've already talked about the War Game matches. I talked about the men's War Game matches, which I thought was great. It moved the story along. And then I talked about the women's War Game matches, which had nothing to do with any of them. Maybe some of them. You know what? Let me not be that harsh, because I was pretty harsh in my other video. Some women in this match had animosity towards each other. Okay? I spoke about it already. Now, I'm going to go over the rest of the matches because I thought the matches were pretty good. Let's start with Shinsuke Nakamura versus LA Knight. Now, this was short and sweet, baby. Shinsuke, since he came back, let me tell you, when he turned heel, right? But way back when, not that far, but you know when. And he started like this, becoming like this anime villain. I was all about it, okay? I watch anime all the time. So I was like, all right, let's do these graphics. Let's go ahead. And then he came back, you know, wherever the hell he went. But he came back. He came back and attacked LA Knight, and he looked amazing. You know, he changed his aesthetic to be that more villainous anime guy, right? Anime villain, the anime villain. And so going into this match, my prediction was that LA Knight was going to win, right? Little did I know that nope, blinking it'll be done. Nah, it wasn't that fast, but it was a short match. Shinsuke beat him. Yeah, I'm so serious. I'm not even playing. Shinsuke beat him. Good for Nakamura, by the way, because he won the title. Now he's the US champion. Don't know why we did it to LA Knight. I feel like LA Knight has had an amazing, actually, I really liked his title reign. Like, he has some real contenders. He's been going against Escobar. He's been going against Carmelo Hayes. He's been going against Andrade. I was so happy when he came to go against Shinsuke, because I'm like, ooh, we got somebody new, some new blood, some fresh, right? And then he just got beat. 1, 2, 3. I was like, okay, maybe it's because like that's all they have for LA Knight, because I was already complaining these are the only 3 people that ever go after the US title on SmackDown. I don't know what happened here, but don't get me wrong, congratulations to Shinsuke. He deserves it. He's gonna be a great, hopefully this reign is much better than his last reign. I think it was like the Intercontinental title he had, or was it the US title? I can't remember. I just remember he was with Booge, that guy who used to play guitar, and he barely defended the title after that guy got injured. So, and then he just lost it. And so I hope this title reign is great for Shinsuke. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. And then the other thing that we had was Sheamus versus Braun Breaker versus Ludwig for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, I already knew Braun was going to win. That was my prediction, because I just felt like we're not really going to let him lose the title again. You already did it with Jay, okay? Are we really going to have him be a transitional champion, then get a champion, then get a transition, then a champion? You know, no, he did it already. He dropped the title to Jay. He got the title back. I just didn't feel like we were going to do it, and we didn't. But this match was booked very well. Now, Sheamus, you can always put Sheamus as one of these matches because he has never won the Intercontinental title. He has a whole bunch of He has a whole bunch of accolades. Accolades, that was the word. But that isn't one of them. And so you can always put him in a match versus anyone for the Intercontinental Champion. But we didn't just do that because he hated Ludwig, because, you know, them two, they've been feuding for years. Ludwig was in this match because he told Sheamus, you're never, ever, ever, ever gonna be feeling peace when I'm around. You're never gonna get what you want. You're never gonna be happy, right? And so that's how Ludwig got here, right? Braun Breaker don't care. He's here because he's a champion, and he's here to beat you and leave. That's it, right? But the match was very smart. Ludwig was booked as a really smart, like, sneaky heel. So even at the beginning of this match, he didn't even attend. He said, the hell I will. He got out of the ring and just let them start the match the whole time until they caught him. Once they caught him, you know, they would beat him because they're bigger than him. But he always wiggled himself out, you know. And then you had Sheamus. And Sheamus and Braun, both of them are powerhouses. They're powerhouses, right? And so Sheamus, of course, he's going to show that. He's going to show that, but he's also going to show the hate he has for Ludwig, right? And Braun is just going to be who he is, the very fast guy who can hit you with a spear. Didn't they say he can run like 30 miles an hour or something like that? 30. I could be wrong. That his speed can go very fast. I'm not wrong about that one, but the numbers may be incorrect. But, you know, he was what he was supposed to be. The champion, the cocky champion, who was not going to lose this match and who didn't. But anyway, there was a shot of Sheamus, right? Like this. You know how people just go down, right? They go down, and then the person's in front of them. That was Ludwig. Ludwig was in front of the barricade, and he was gloating. He was gloating because he got one over on Braun, because I told you he was a smart heel. And then as he's gloating and smiling, behind him, all you see, I'm going to try to show you. All you see is Sheamus going like this. Ready to kick his ass, right? And then you know, he did. He kicked his ass. But I thought that was a hell of a shot. That was a very nice shot, right? And then Sheamus almost had this match won. But you know what I told you? Ludwig said, hell no. And he took out the referee before he could count the 3 for Sheamus to be a champion. And then that was it. After that, Braun Breaker took advantage. He actually pinned Sheamus and got the 1, 2, 3. Which is, you know, again, like I said, he was the champion. And he showed, you know, good for him. I'm glad he didn't lose it. And so, because I think he could be a great champion. I get why they did it with Jay, but they don't have to do it anymore. No, not anymore. Not anymore. Now, there was one more match I wanted to talk about. And that was... It was Damian Priest versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship, right? WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I already predicted this because Finn is obsessed, right? Finn is obsessed. Anytime Finn has a speech with the Judgment Day, he cannot help but throw shade at Dom because he never took care of the Priest problem. And not just that, because Priest was going after the title. Because, you know what? Finn is obsessed with Priest. But he's not obsessed with the man Priest. He's obsessed with Priest going after the title. Just like he's getting a little bit obsessive with Dom, but that's a One Thing Night Raw video, right? We'll talk about that then, right? But anyway, this was a really good match. Let me just get into the match. So Gunther versus Priest. Now, going in here, we had the storyline. Gunther was scared. Don't think so. But Gunther was scared. And you know, because he had already gotten beaten twice, and now he was scared that Priest was going to beat him again, right? And Priest came in here, you know, this is his second round with Gunther. And this time around, he's like, I'm more confident. I'm not scared of you. I'm the king. I'm the king here. You're not indestructible. This is the story we're telling, right? Which was fine. It was fine story to tell. It's fine, right? And so what ended up happening is that towards the end, like I said, just hold the pin there. Throughout the match, Gunther was injuring Damian Priest's shoulder. Like, he was aiming for it. And he was trying to win, and it just wasn't working for him. Damian Priest just kept coming back with the power game, too, you know. And so that's where we're at, right? Gunther is getting a little frustrated. He's throwing everything at Priest. He's trying to break his arm. Priest is not letting him break his arm, and Priest is fighting back, right? And so Priest is on the outside. Gunther is being checked on by the referee, so the referee is back his turn. Priest is laying flat on the ground. Freaking Finn comes out of nowhere, gets on top of the steel steps, coup de grace onto Priest. Finn coup de grace onto Priest, right? And so Priest, that's it for Priest. But out of the corner comes Gunther. Gunther comes around the corner and literally kicks Finn in the face, because that's not what he wanted, right? He's actually really upset. Really upset. Like, Gunther is not happy. But anyway, Gunther takes advantage. You know, he went, go put Priest back inside the ring, hits him with his finisher, 1, 2, 3. He's still the champion. That's how it is. But I really like this. And I'm going to talk about it more because I saw Monday Night Raw. But I really like this because you can tell that Finn is going to be included in here somehow, some way. We're going to try to do that. Even though, again, none of the Judgment Day wanted to defend their titles. How about that? Because he has tag team titles. He just defended them for the first time in forever, and now he wants to go after another championship. But anyway, regardless, that's another tale, right? Finn cost Priest the match, and Gunther did not like that because Gunther wanted to prove to Priest that he can beat him all by himself, and he doesn't need anybody's help. And so I just want to talk about that because I talked about the War Game matches, and I had a lot to say about them, but I didn't get through the rest of the PLE. So thank you for watching.